Oh, yes. This is what happens when there's no one to tell me I'm muted. Well, all that commentary went out the window, but I don't know how good that commentary was going to be anyways. This is match 1 of a Vintage League with Shops. Trying to expand my range. Currently against PO. Could very easily be in a lot of trouble here. Our draw was just not restrictive enough, which is just kind of PO in general, but I think this costs 1. Oh no, it costs 2. Okay. I'm still not playing out this crypt. I can see us. I might have made a mistake by not playing out this crypt earlier. What is this? Repealing my sphere resistance. Yeah, it's probably pretty bad for me. That means he can PO this turn for 3. Matchup is so bad. I don't think I helped my cause by not playing my Mana Crypt out, though. I probably should have. Ancestral? Yo, I assume? Killed me? The 4 mana repeal is like really brutal. Just not enough restriction on what he was doing. Should be no reason they can cast repeal on a sphere. It's just like typically just isn't good enough. That's like at least my experience from the PO side of things. Like we can't do anything. All we can do is watch ourselves die to PO here. Or Blightsteel. I mean, we have some outs for a Blightsteel between Mana Crypt and Walking Ballista. Snap, Time Walk, or Snap Ancestral are pretty bad. Went with Snap Time Walk. Kind of interesting. What that mean? I want to flip. Not good for the home team. But I don't suspect we have another turn. I suspect he has a PO and he wanted to put his Snapcaster down before the PO. That way he can cast 2 POs. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be lethal. Repeal on the sphere, just nuts. Also not clear if I was supposed to have revoked Mana Crypt over Lotus. Didn't seem right at the time, but possible that could be the case. Not sure. And now he has Snap PO, like, has exactly 6 mana. Could draw another PO though. Only losing 1 mana of PO right now. The minute he finds another Mox, it's parity. There's other Mox. I'd like to see if he's Storm or Vault Key. Not that it makes a super big difference by how I board, but it can make a difference on how I play. I was like 1 lock piece away from being able to keep him in the place I want to, but only 2 lock pieces. It just doesn't seem like it was good enough. So what is this going to be? Tinker? I already snap recalled. You already snapped time walked. What did we demonic tutor for? If it's Storm, he just demonic tutors for tendrils and kills me. Tinker. See if he's Volk. So maybe he's just, oh, it's just a Blightsteel. That's interesting. Technically can beat a Blightsteel. So it looks like he might be more of my deck than P9's deck. So he doesn't have a Crypt anymore, so we're not really going to get a lot of help here. We have to be able to block one hit and then kill him on the swing back. So everything costs so little. I didn't think that was going to resolve. Hey, Pearl. Trying to learn how to robot. It's not going very well. So I think I'm just going to play... Yeah. I mean... Not exactly. I need to be able to set up the most powerful turn I can for next turn. What Sphere does is it makes it so he has to blow up his Lotus to counter my Ballista here. Like, this does price me into blocking with Inspector, which is maybe more powerful than this. I mean, he's probably going to have a Hercules anyways, but... I'm pretty sure I want to be able to attack with both factories next turn. So, like, feasibly, I can block here. I mean, he has Hercules, of course. But feasibly, I could block here. And then pump my team and attack for lethal next turn. I think that's what I was trying to do. I think Sphere's okay there, because I still was able to establish a lot over lethal. Could be wrong though. That was quite a good deal over lethal, so maybe I just didn't need it. Yeah, but if I play the Sphere first, my most important card there is Walking Ballista, right? So if I play the Sphere first, he has to he has to crack his Lotus to Force of Will my Walking Ballista. That's the kind of thinking that I had there. It could be wrong though, I don't know. Like, I think the Sphere has, like, some value in being played before Ballista there. This hand is fine. Has a lot more mana than things to do with the mana, but... Maybe I was supposed to lead with Academy? No, this is fine. I guess I just play the... I don't want to lose my Lotus. I can just play the Yeah, the Overseer's not going to get countered anyways. Play my cards out and see if this works. I have about infinite mana, but nothing to do with it. He's F6, maybe? Did he keep a hand that couldn't beat a Thorn? Kind of odd. You have like a bit of leeway as PO on the draw against shops to do mulligans. Maybe his hand was just too powerful that he couldn't feasibly mulligan it. I don't know. We only have one Thorn, so you can just play a bunch of Moxen out here, and then we're in a lot of trouble. Ugh. How much damage can we put on the table right now? Oh, quite a lot it seems. So, standing this guy up is mana parity. And then activate. Pretty sure it's activating everything. Pretty sure this is lethal, actually. As long as he doesn't have a Force of Will. I didn't do the math, but I think that's lethal. Let's see. Activate Overseer is 3, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 onto here. It's exactly lethal? It might be 2 over lethal. It might be like 21 or 22 damage. I figured it was the line I was taking anyway, so I would do the math later. But I think it was lethal there. I think it was like 22 damage. Alright. I mean, getting the win on the play is like what we need to be doing, but the win on the draw is quite hard. Hand's like a little rough, but I think we're keeping it with 2 lock pieces. I guess it's only really 1 lock piece if it gets countered, but we do have a Strip Mine and a Wasteland. This has got to be like close. We can't really lock them forever, but Wasteland Strip Mine goes a long way. Like if we like go Tomb Sphere Resistance and it resolves, and then we just go Wasteland Strip Mine. I don't know if that's actually good enough is the problem. This hand really needs like fast mana. This hand had like a Crypt in it, so I could go Crypt Sphere Wasteland or Crypt Sphere Strip Mine. Maybe that would be good. I have a feeling that this hand is not good enough, but I want to know for sure. He goes Ponder Pass. That's pretty good for us. I think we would still go Tomb Sphere over Strip Mine Go. And Ponder Pass, and we drew another Wasteland. I think Tomb Sphere is still better than Stripping here. Not 100% on that one either. But he has Force. So that's a problem, because we obviously have nothing left now. But at least we have a bunch of Strip Mine. A bunch of Wastelands. 2 islands. So he is playing just, I think, my version of Pio, probably. Time Walk. That's not good for us. Time Walk, it does help. Oh man, Ancestral? Wow. That's a problem. Certainly a problem. That's a lot of restricted cards. I would really need a Sphere here. But I can only get rid of a blue source. That's all I can do. Sphere there would have been a reasonable draw. By reasonable meaning one of the only draws that matter. Yeah. Drawing more lands with this hand is not really where we wanted to be. Another reason that this hand might not have been keepable. Just keep trying to cut his mana down. up to? Ooh. I don't know. He's definitely holding his fetch lands up. Like, that's very smart. He's playing pretty well. I'm not gonna lie. I think he's made a lot of very reasonable plays. So what are we naming with this? Definitely apparent that he can have Valky in his deck. But we probably just want to name Lotus to start. A little bit of a blowout if we play Metamorph and he casts Hurkyl's Recall right now. I don't know if I'm going to. We'll just get more mana down. I don't really think it's worth it. The fetches come. It's a third island, so he's really playing my list then. I don't believe anyone else plays 3 islands. I don't think I played 3 islands in the 6-0 list. I don't think I played 3 islands in the 4-2 list either. Alright, Sol Ring. Wonder if he just puts a tight. Yeah, holding Metamorph for a possible Blightsteel steal is pretty nice as well. Not that that usually works out, because he has 4 Hurkyls in his deck at this point. It's going to be very hard to get it so he doesn't cast Hurkyls. So, between Ballista and Metamorph, we cover Mentor decent, and we cover Blightsteel pretty decent. But obviously we're still insanely weak to Hurkyl. So, I hope we draw is good. That's a powerful draw, yeah. I still think it's better to do this pre-combat in case he wants to Hurkyls this turn. I'm gonna let it move out of this phase and see what he does. Not that I have any more plays to make because my Ballista is turned off, but let's see if he cracks and does something. I don't think he's going to. This should give us a Wasteland opportunity, as well as maybe a Metamorph on Force the Business now. Yeah, I'm actually kind of down for that, I think. Blue. So this is just going to be Hurkyls, which is fine. We're going to have 4 mana after this. Yeah, this is Hurkyls. Okay. So... Revoker just resolves. Interesting. If I knew that was happening, I might have led with Null Rod. I mean, we did get him back down to 2 mana. Now he's back up to 3 mana. Now he's got 1,000,000 mana. So it's just going to be a PO for 2. Looks like I should have played Null Rod instead. Not that would stop him. Oh, a Karn. Ooh, a Karn. You gonna make an artifact first turn? He doesn't. I do have this Metamorph for Revoker. Yeah, he went up. You can have a choose a card that we put in. You can have a Preordain. So he's down to 3 cards after this Preordain. Unlikely he has a Force of Will, so we can Metamorph on Karn. I guess we'll lead with Null Rod and try to beta first. Put 1 top, 1 bottom. So let's. It's a little weird though. I would rather not have a Null Rod in play because I have these ballistas. But it's should be pretty hard for us to lose the game. Let's lead with Null Rod. I think you might have. No, he doesn't have a Force. I think I still have to attack the Karn though. But I have to be careful how much damage I take too. Maybe I don't have to attack the Karn. I can just like say I'm gonna lose to a Hurkyl's Recall. Twelve, 8. Yeah, that's fine. We'll ignore it. We've got his artifacts locked. We have his Karn locked, so he has 4 mana to work with. 4 mana is too much mana, unfortunately. And we only have 3 more Tomb activations. Thankfully, 1 Repeal is exiled at the moment. So, like, we're obviously the most worried about a Tinker, which we've been trying to hold this Metamorph for. Obviously, we lose to Hurkyl's Recall. Not very good for us if he has a PO. He just has a Repeal. Okay. So I assume he makes a Construct at this point. So the Construct's only a 3/3. Yeah. Does certainly stop us. We could make our own no, we pretty much need to Metamorph this Revoker. Fortunately, we can't even make this 4 Fortress Skellion because we have all these Ancient Tombs. Well, us making a Construct? No, doesn't seem very good. Our Null Rod's kind of locking ourselves out of the game. We could make a 2/2 Ballista. We probably want to do. Maybe we just make a 1/1 Ballista. That way we can block with. Well, you could just play another artifact. If I make 2 mana, if I make 4 mana with Tomb, then we don't have any activations of Tomb left. It's already pretty bad, but yeah, it's not gonna get better, I don't think. Oh, I don't think anything's getting better from here for us, but it's fine. Obviously dead to rights to Hurkyl's or Snap Hurkyl's. We've been pretty far behind this whole game. The dig, oh, it's a PO, yeah. Yep. Does make his construct momentarily 1/1. There are no rods really locking ourselves out of having like a lot of opportunities here, but obviously it's keeping him in check as well. Yo! What up, Matt? Not powerful enough. Currently not an artificer. I can tell you that much. Maybe someday. Currently powerfully turning off all my stuff. Yeah, I agree. Bash. How much bash? This much bash? Sure, why not? That much bash. The Ancient Tomb 2 Life is also a powerful combo. Not sure if I can sneak this one out. How much mana do you make? 4? Oh, it just has a Hercules? Brutal! Brutal.